Hey Britney, are you ready?
Hi, I'm Britney Spears, and we're counting down to my brand new video, Me Against the Music.
Watching Much Music Hang Out with Nam. I'm in New York City because we're going to be hanging out with Britney Spears as we count down to her brand new video, Me Against the Music. Now, if you pick up any magazine at your newsstand, you'll find Britney Spears on the cover of it, and inside some very, very sexy pictures. We're going to be talking about her sexy image.
Oh gosh, okay.
As well as her insecurities, and trust me, she's got a couple.
Probably look ugly right now.
Plus, we're also going to be talking about that kiss with Madonna. Stay tuned, lots to come, but right now, a bit of our conversation with Britney Spears right here on Much Music. We're going to be hanging out for half an hour. We're going to be counting down to the brand new video, Me Against the Music. So stay tuned for that brand new video featuring Madonna.
Come over here, I got something to show ya.
Honestly, her being in the video, I've looked up to her since I was like a little girl. So as we were shooting the video, I was having all these moments of like, this is way too weird. This is surreal. Like, this is so bizarre. I try not to think about it too much because it makes me nervous. I don't want to think about it. It's like, ah.
If you think you're so hot, better show me what you got.
Madonna's an icon, but you're also being referred to as an icon. How do you feel when you read that, when you hear that?
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it like that. I love singing and dancing and doing that, so I just try not to think about it. Ugh. So,
Really?
Yeah, makes me.
You're very humble.
Well, thank you.
You just gotta do it your way.
It's not about, let me see how many records I can sell, da, da, da. You know, I'm just really enjoying what I do right now, and, you know, hopefully that will speak for itself and people will like it, you know what I mean?
How have you challenged yourself on this album?
At some points, it was kind of a strenuous process because, like, it's really weird when you get in the studio with people that you don't vibe with, and you're like, okay, can we go now? You know what I mean? It's like a weird situation, but I challenge myself in just really pushing myself and finding the people that, and waiting and being patient and waiting for the people that really I clicked with, and just taking my time to do it right.
My people wanted more. Let me see you dance.
It's like everybody is so into your business, it's ridiculous. And I was reading something where you said that when you're writing the music, you try not to take it there to make it that personal, but you want to talk about some of the things that you were doing.
I think there's topics that I like to talk about, like, I mean, I'm just getting very deep and philosophical. The meaning of life. The song could be called The Moment. I'm just saying. That's something that I'd like to write about, but I'm not going to write about something that's something special to me, but I don't want to sit there and write about something so sacred about what my boyfriend said to me the other night. You know what I mean? It's like there's certain things that I think it's important to keep for yourself. I didn't really talk about things too personally, but I think out of what I was going through, I touched, I think maybe subconsciously because I was maybe at a dark place, I needed light, so I talked about wonderful things.
My soul is bare, my hips are moving at a rapid pace.
There are things that you do want to talk about to the world so you can touch them and inspire them and make them feel something that's true, you know, because that's what we're here to do.
Hey, it's Nam hanging out in New York City, and we are counting down to Britney Spears' brand new video. It's called Me Against the Music, featuring Madonna, and it's the first single of her fourth album called In the Zone. Let's talk about Britney Spears and history. She is actually the highest selling teen female artist in the history of the music industry, and her first album, get this, sold 13 million copies. Ridiculous. We've got the first single off that album, Baby One More Time, right here on Much Music. How did you react to people's reaction between the kiss you and Madonna shared?
I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. Like, we didn't, you know, how many people have you seen in America that have kissed another girl? And then it was really blown out of proportion. I've never kissed a girl before, so. Watching back, though, I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, oh, we were kind of hot. At the moment, I wasn't, like, turned on or anything like that.
Shine your light now.
What's the greatest piece of advice she's given you?
We're not, like, bosom pals, but she's a very cool lady. But, she, you know, she's probably just, she's told me just to, you know, be true to yourself. You know, never doubt yourself.
What do you think would be like the greatest piece of advice that you've ever received?
not to get caught up in each moment and like to always be thinking about next, what you can do. Like sometimes let yourself go, but it's hard to do for me sometimes because my life is so surreal. I'm like, oh my God, this is so wonderful. And it's like, okay, Brittany, simmer down. You know, it's just like, you know, and just to probably be centered and just believe in yourself and to trust yourself, maybe. That's the main thing, is never doubt yourself. That's the big one.
When were you most happy?
Most happy?
Yeah.
Aw, that's a sweet question. I'm pretty happy right now. But I think the most happiest was probably 2 years ago. Yeah.
What happened 2 years ago?
What happened 2 years ago? This is like a Barbara Walters interview. Hello. What's going on? I was just very content. I was very, I don't know. I was just happy then. Maybe a little bit happier. I think I'm just growing up and I'm learning. I think our lives have courses, and I'm just like on that. I'm at a good course right now, but it's very challenging.
Sometimes a girl just needs one.
What qualities are important to you as far as relationships are concerned, the people that are around you?
Very trustworthy. I can trust that person. Safe, centered, and just good people. Make you laugh. You know, light stuff.
And at the end of the day, when all this is said and done, what do you want for yourself? Forget what anybody else wants for you. What do you want for yourself?
To be happy and be a good person. That's it.
You're getting very sexy, Britney.
Yes. Oh gosh. Okay. Stick around as we count down to the Canadian premiere of my new music video, Me Against the Music. Hey, you're watching Much Music Hangout with Nam in New York City with the one and only, the beautiful Britney Spears.
Just listen.
Breathe on Me, just you in the title of the song. Don't stop because I'm halfway there. You're getting very sexy, Britney.
Yes. Oh gosh. Okay.
All you people look at me like I'm a little girl.
Who said that being sexy or talking about sex was bad? You know, I mean, of course, I don't want to, you know, talk about it to my mom. But I think it's okay to talk about it with your friends and explore that, because I think at the end of the day, thinking the big picture, it is something that's very spiritual. I mean, you have release, right? And I think it's a good thing to be able to be in touch with your sexual side. I think that's being almost kind of centered and cleansing. I think it's a positive thing. Now, don't go around doing it with everyone. You know, have that moment with the person that you love, but I think a spiritual, sexy song is good for your soul.
You're a young woman and you have an amazing body. By the way, we need to talk about the six packs.
Oh, I do not have a six pack right now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
Baby, don't you wanna dance up on me?
Do you perceive yourself as being sexy?
No. Like, I think that, I mean, I'm not like dog ugly, which I probably look ugly right now, but I think sexy is when, if someone tries to be sexy, then I don't like that. That's like, then they're not sexy anymore. I think when someone is just themselves and they're free and they're in the moment and they're just, I think that's sexy.
We're hanging out in New York City. More conversation with Britney Spears on the way. Plus, we've got the premiere of her brand new video called Me Against the Music with Madonna. Britney Spears has accomplished quite a lot and she's broken quite a lot of records. She's actually the first new artist to have her single debut at #1 the same week as her debut album hit the #1 spot on Billboard 200. On the new album, In the Zone, she has a few collaborations. She works with R. Kelly and Moby, among others. Right now, we're going to go back to her third album, the self-titled Britney, and I'm a Slave for You. And of course, that was the video where a lot of people were talking about it because she was wearing her panties on top of her jeans. Britney Spears, I'm a Slave for You on Much Music. How do you deal with disappointment?
I think it's a part of life and it's something you have to accept. I mean, I think not everything I've done has been great, you know.
I need to make mistakes just to learn who I am.
But you've got to go through those moments to experience the good. You can't experience true light until you can experience true darkness. If your life was like this constantly, then what's the point of living?
Earlier this week, Britney Spears plummeted to new depths of depravity.
I've never really thought about what people think of me. I really don't care.
Say hello to the girl that I am.
I know I'm not a bad person. I know I'm not this or that, so I just kind of do my own thing.
What am I to do with my life?
People may not agree with it, and that may be kind of bad, but you have to, you know, do what you feel. Don't really concern myself with those people, and usually they're all men. I hate to say it.
I tell them what I like.
I don't try to concern myself with that. What I'm concerned here to do, and it's just my art, my work, and to dance, and to sing, and to try to inspire people at the end of the day. We go through this whole journey of like intertwining, and at the very end of the video, something really, really happens cool. Like I almost see her and stuff, and something kind of cool happens.
Just work your body and let it go.
Up next, my brand new video, Me Against the Music.
We're almost there.
Welcome back to Much Music. We're hanging out in New York City,
Can you feel it burning?
and we are moments away from the Canadian premiere of Britney Spears' brand new video called Me Against the Music, featuring Madonna. Right now, some more conversation with Britney Spears talking about the video.
Me and Madonna came up with the concept. The video is about me and Madonna, and we go to this club, and I sense her presence, but I never actually see her. So I go to this club, and I'm just feeling her energy, you know, and I'm like almost spooked by it. We go through this whole journey of like intertwining, and at the very end of the video, something really, really happens cool. Like I almost see her and stuff, and something kind of cool happens.
It kind of sounds like her career and your career.
Honestly, we thought about the video, and we were like, you know what, this actually has a deeper meaning. It's almost kind of eerie because I feel that way a lot. When I watched it, it was very cool because it was like, it does kind of have a deeper meaning, just like with the whole vibe of her, like feeling her presence and, you know, just on life's journey.
Well, it's time now for the video. Could you do the honors?
This is my first video off my coming up album, In the Zone. It's called Me Against the Music. I hope you guys like it.